Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lysanya's Lounge. I'm Lysanya, not Lasagna, joined by Water. It's me. Water, how you doing, buddy?
Good evening. Wonderful as usual. A
Uh,
bit more sober than yesterday, but down for some competitive matches coming on today on SCS. What is it?
111.
111, right?
Yes, 111. It is SCS number 111 here today. Thank you so much for joining everybody here on the bottom bracket version of SCS number 111. I have posted on my live stream if you want to check out the top bracket as well. That information is listed as the first post right under the live stream. Dementio is actually going to be hosting that one. But you're here to see the lower bracket here today, so thank you so much for joining. Our first match I'll have posted here in just a moment, but that one will be between Baby Zeal Club and the East Sheldon Trading Company. In fact, I have that ready right over here. That's going to be our first matchup for today.
And this will be on Water Hazard.
Indeed, it will. It will be on Water Hazard here today, and I was actually very fortunate here before we got started. I was able to get I was able to jump in on Baby Zeal Club's practice session, their very last practice match here today, and got to see what they're planning here. So I won't spoil anything for you guys, but I was able to take a look and see what they're doing. Of course, I'll say this, and then they might do something completely different. In fact, I do need to turn that off right now. That needs to go off. There we go.
Yeah, but that's part of the tradition. Remember, we are most of the time incorrect, which keeps it nice and interesting, I would say.
Yes, this
what
is
was
true.
the percentage again?
92.5%.
Right. We're heading toward being more correct over
Yes.
time, but it's a long road.
Yes, it is a very long road indeed. And of course, welcome to everybody who's joining in here at twitch.tv/thatlasagnaguy. So glad to have everybody on board here today. Always great to have an audience here and a great audience that loves to talk. Love you guys. So I always like to make sure that I communicate with you guys. So if there's anything that, say if we happen to be one of those 92.5% of the time, let us know. But of course, we want to make sure we get you all the good play-by-play over here. We should be getting started in just a few minutes as everybody has loaded in and the timer has started. Our referee for this bracket will be Huskar. Huskar's also running this week's SCS number 111, so big props to Huskar for taking care of things here today.
And of course, he'll be referee. So
Yes.
if he misses something, he can give us a heads up. We can probably scream at Huskar from here, from our almighty chair on the hill.
So basically, yes. What Water is saying is, if any call is missed, boo really, really loudly and throw trash onto the battlefield. Of course, we won't miss anything, so
Trash, cigarette butts, shoes, shirts, whatever can work. Whatever.
half drunken beers,
There we
soda,
go.
that
Well,
sort of
not
thing.
half drunk. You wouldn't want to waste the alcohol.
Oh yeah. All right, we're getting ready to get started here. As it looks like we got a few people filing in still, no worries, as we have about 2 minutes. Actually, let me go ahead and get my stopwatch here so that we can follow along with the timer here, as there's 2.5 minutes left until ship lock.
I was thinking, Lysanya, you don't usually like showing the lobby. Is there any reason to withhold our audience away from the lobby just to get familiar with who's aboard, who are the competitive players in the scene, and stuff like that?
I'm sorry, say that again? Just grab my stopwatch over here.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, maybe the audience would like to also see the lobby occasionally.
Yes.
See who's currently in the match, who's of course currently in the competitive scene.
Yes, that will be shown as soon as the ship lock has been called. So yes, I will remove the block on the lobby here shortly. But for those of you who are tuning into your very first SCS, and I've noticed in Global a couple people. Yes, Huskar. Yes, I see you there. But for those of you tuning in to your very first SCS here today, here's how it works. This is a double elimination tournament format. So basically, if you lose your first match, no problem. You still have a chance to go through the road to redemption, which we will have here on this channel. Basically, it's first to 5 kills wins, 20-minute time limits with a potential 3 minutes for active engagement overtimes. At the end of regulation, if teams are tied, then that means the team with the very first kill picks up the win. You go through double elimination tournament format until you get to the grand finals. If the winner of the Road to Redemption side of it picks up a win, then there's a second grand finals match to determine the winner.
And of course, every team gets to call for one pause. This pause can even be called in lobby in case they need a bit more time deciding on their ships. I believe that's a minute, is that correct? Or is it a minute and a half?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Oh, well, that's generous.
2 minutes is the expected time frame for the pause. However, the pause can be ended early.
Does that mean they get the remaining for a second pause?
No.
The remaining time. Ah, okay.
Not to my knowledge here. However, loadouts have been locked at this point, so I'll go ahead and remove the block on the lobby. And you can see that the Baby Zeal Club is on red, and the East Sheldon Trading Company is on the blue side. As we are about to get started here, as only, 2 ships are waiting to ready up. Looks like everybody's finalizing their game plan. And we're about to get started here with SCS number 111.
You gotta do the best of what you have. If you have a bit more time, you can always use it. Unless Haskar, of course, demands a ready up, which seems to be currently the case. And here we're off to a fight.
Indeed, here we go. And people are already lining up. Apparently, people didn't catch the memo about where to catch this lobby. You can't spectate directly in the match, but you can watch it here at twitch.tv/thatLysanya So, yeah, I can't give you the password to get in here. I'm sorry, guys. I'd love to. Can't do it. This is like, we got to keep tight controls over the playing field.
Absolutely. I mean, it would be unfair for one team to have a spy in the spectator.
Yes. Exactly, and that's fair, definitely. As match number 1 is on Water Hazard. Water Hazard is a very open map. However, it is a very balanced map. In my opinion, one of the most balanced maps in the game. It favors all types of different ships with plenty of cover available, man-made structures and natural structures available to you for cover. Long range, short range, medium range, anything in between. Anything works. So let's see what these teams have in store for us with 5 seconds until we load into the match. And here we go. I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number 1 is the Tsunade Baka. It is piloted by Luharis. It is a squid with a Gatling front, Banshee side, and an Artemis back. Ship number 2 is the Zaff's Meat Bicycle. It is piloted by River Turtle. It is a Caro Artemis front with a double flare side. Take it away.
And for blue, the East Cadonian Trading Company finally got solid names that are pronounceable. We got the third ship is a Noodle Moth. It is a what is it? A Hawacha fish with a Hawacha and double. What? No, sorry. Carronade left, Gatling right, piloted by Merwin. And last but not least, we got the Flying Flounder. It's a Mobula, piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. I mean, it is double Banshee bottom deck, double Optimus middle deck, and Gatling on top.
Captain Scoreboard. That would be an interesting name to have.
Captain Scoreboard. That is his name, isn't it?
No, it's Captain Scrowbeard.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes.
It sounds about the same, eh?
And Huskar has to get the flares in there. He's got to get the flares in there.
I gotta say, your joy for flares has cost me many lives, my friend.
Oh no! Speaking of flares, I must say there was actually while we're waiting for ships to get underway during the Unbirthday tournament yesterday, when I was casting it, somebody actually used a flare to set up a full point takeover on match number 2. In that tournament, a flare literally helped them chip away 70-80% of a ship hull to set up a full point flip, which ended up winning them the match.
Oh, those wonderful coin flips.
No, point flip, not coin flip.
Oh, okay.
No, you shut your face about coin flips. No.
Oh, sorry. All right.
No, we will not be breaking SCS today. No.
So at the moment, the Baka is going for a very low position, trying to probably get a couple of spots without being spotted himself.
And they're going around too.
Set up an ambush, I would say.
Oh, they've been caught. They've been
probably
caught.
about to see him. There we go, yes.
They know where they are. In fact, the Flying Flounder knows where they are. However, they do have hard cover available to them, so not in any danger just yet. However, their flank has been spotted. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the Zap's meat bicycle. He is moving in fast. He's got that kerosene moving in here. Be aware, though, Zap's meat bicycle does like ramming. I was actually in one of their practice sessions earlier today, watching them warm up. Their pilot... Magic Metal Man, very aggressive pilot, likes to ram. Speaking of which, as if right on cue, he is moving in right on them on the Mobula here. However, the Mobula ducks down, so that Hwachafish comes in and takes out engines. Great job by the Flying Flounder setting that up. Meanwhile, the Tsunade Baka has moved in. Unfortunately, they're on the front of the Flying Flounder. That's not where they want to be, and the Poodle Moth is lining up that Hwacha. That's not where the Tsunade Baka wants to be. Are they going to get engine disabled? No, just one goes down, two go down, three engines down on the Tsunade Baka.
At this point, the meat bicycle has turned around to engage on the fish, with having a Mobula in its back, which is going to be devastating if they get a hull break. Those two Banshees are going to rip it apart.
Indeed, and the Zaps is hull broken here. Red not having the better of this engagement. As the Zaps has been hull broken once again, and a good kill right there. The Banshees you mentioned before came into play. 1-0 in favor of Blue. Blue has the tiebreaker. Meanwhile, the Tsunade Baka has been caught in no man's land between us, Hwachafish and the Flying Flounder. No Hwacha there. The Hwacha missed wildly, so Baka might be able to get out of this with 50% perma. However, that Hwacha is lining up once again. They will need to dodge one more Hwacha to get out of here, most likely, and they... No, they do not dodge it! They do not dodge it. They get 3 engines caught plus a hull break.
It seems like the blue team, the East Cadonian Trading Company, is going to try to capitalize on this opportunity. Are following up on the squid.
Yeah, they're going to. It's going to happen. There it is. There's a kill 2-0 in favor of East Cadonian Trading Company.
I'm going to say, very interesting build for the Flying Flounder. One doesn't usually see a double Banshee with a Gatling on top. One does see a double Artemis with a Gatling on top. Double Banshee, or even an Artemis Banshee Gatling Mobula. Double Banshee, that's an interesting build. They're really going for the damage, I would say.
Well, I think what they're planning here is they're looking to directly counter the Zap's meat bicycle. I think that's what they're looking at here. The Poodle Moth being a direct counter to Squids, and the Flying Flounder basically saying, okay, you want to go with a aggressive Pyramidion, well, we'll counter your aggressive Pyramidion with double the Banshee as opposed to your one Artemis, so we have more kill power than you. I think that's what they're planning here, just going direct counter against Red side. Tsunade Baka once again looking to flank, however, not really taking the best approach angle for a flank. Lots of wide open space. They have been spotted. Poodle Moth, however, has also been spotted, so it looks like the Squid will be relegated to spotting duty here, as opposed to flanking duty. They are moving up, and of course, the Poodle Moth knows exactly where they are. Zap's meat bicycle, everybody's been spotted here, so let's actually take it back a tiny bit. Let's keep an eye on all the action as the Baka is looking to flank. However, they are spotted, so they know where they're coming from. In fact, let's keep an eye on the Tsunade Baka. Of course, as I'm butchering the name, as there's 15 minutes left in the match, 5 minutes have gone by. I'm thinking we probably won't see an overtime here, most likely, especially with a bunch of close-range ships. Let's keep an eye on the Poodle Moth now, as Poodle Moth is looking to check the Zap's meat bicycle.
It's an interesting setup at the moment. It seems like Blue is retreating to keep the defensive, reactive kind of setup going, letting Red gauge on it and then seeing how and where they can profit from it. That's going to be an interesting thing because, of course, the meat bicycle will have to get in slight bit closer to be fully effective. It does have a carronade, so.
Ooh, it looks like they're going to. Speaking of which, just on that same thought here, the Flying Flounder looks like they're going to be the bait here. Looks like they're trying to bait in the Zap's meat bicycle, especially since the Zap's is looking to take out the Poodle Moth's front gun. I like the plan. Have the Flying Flounder up front, and have the Poodle Moth just close enough to where if the Baka comes in, they'll counter push the Baka. Like the game plan. Let's see how it's executed.
Absolutely. I would suggest if I was on Red Team, if I was Baby Seal's club, I would definitely try to use the cover to advantage to advance as far as possible, to get as close as possible, just maybe behind a cliff right next to them, and then try to engage, trying to keep one of the enemies in arc, At this point, of course, the meat bicycle is tempting, is trying to keep the flying flounder facing them, probably to set up something for the
Squid's
backup.
moving in. Squid's moving in. Here we go. He's got the side of the flounder here. This is a good position for the baka. Zaf's meat bicycle appears to be moving in. Yes, they are. They are moving in. So it looks like the next engagement is underway here as the flying flounder appears to be the target. Meanwhile, the poodle moth is moving in on the baka. Good hydro by the flying flounder, getting out of the way of the Zaf's meat bicycle. That means the engagement is forced on the poodle moth. No engines taken out on the baka as the baka also decides to hydro.
Oh, at this point, the meat bicycle is between a rock and a hard place.
Yes, he is. However, the baka has the side of the flounder. Might not be the worst thing to have happen here. Oh, now that's going to get bad here as the meat bicycle has been hull broken. Flying flounder has been hull broken as well. As Hacha going wide on the Zaf's meat bicycle. Meanwhile, the baka has the back of the Mobula here. We're going to keep the action right over here as the baka looking to get the first kill for red. Are they going to get it? They almost have him.
Banshee coming out a slight bit too late.
No, that's okay because they do pop the balloon there. They do prevent the hydro move. They do prevent the any vertical movement from the Mobula. That's going to allow the meat bicycle to come in and finish that off. That's okay for the baka. There's the kill right there. 2-1. Red is on the board. As 8 minutes have gone by in this match unofficially. Meanwhile, the poodle moth still at 100% perma. However, they are looking to escape.
This could be interesting. If they can't, they're very close to East Cadonian's spawning area, so this might turn very fast into a 2v1. They do not want to be stuck in front of a Mobula, especially when it spawns and got the edge over them.
Very surprised that Watchafish has the back turned to the enemy as opposed to the front. Very surprised that they don't try to Hwacha the Tsunade Baka and try to break one of them off. Meanwhile, there's a hull break on the Poodle Moth. Looks like Poodle Moth is down to about 45% perma. Flying Flounder looking to come in very quickly here. That balloon is almost popped on. Oh, there is a flare on the Poodle Moth hull that causes the hull break. There is the kill almost, and there's the kill right there. The Zaf's meat bicycle pulling the ram to get the kill. Meanwhile, the Baka has been hull broken from behind by the Flying Flounder.
Well, this is dangerous for the Flying Flounder. If it can't get into safety now, there would be a meat grind going on. There would
Could be. But they are picking up perma.
Meat bicycle.
They are picking up perma. They picked up 50% perma on the Tsunade Baka. So not entirely a terrible decision here, but they need to get their ally into the picture very quickly. It looks like they will get their ally up in time. In fact, the Poodle Moth has respawned, so you can call that worth. Poodle Moth has respawned underneath the Flying Flounder, so Surprise Fish could be in play.
But absolutely, at the moment, Blue really does have the advantage. Red really is missing half the hull. The hull break is imminent on the meat bicycle.
Indeed it is. That Hwacha just imminent. We're just waiting for it with bated breath as there are 10 minutes left to go. Looks like my stopwatch is going to be about half a minute slow right now, but that's okay. As Gatlings, they're just waiting for that Hwacha. No, the Hwacha's been destroyed. Looks like the Poodle Moth appears to be the target of the meat bicycle. Looks like it's going to be 1v1s for red. They're going to split off and go for the Tsunade Baka. Poodle Moth turning for the Tsunade Baka. They need to be very careful.
Nice balloon ram from Baka on the Flying Moth.
Indeed.
Flying Flounder.
Indeed, a great job right there by the Baka. The one weakness, the one strength of the Mobula is also its greatest weakness. Once you take out that balloon, it has very little mobility. Zaf's meat bicycle moving in on the flank of the Poodle Moth, looking to ram here. In fact, getting that ram in. And there's a hull break on the Poodle Moth. They are looks like Magic Metal Man looking to live up to his trademark aggressiveness as the Squid goes down. Squid goes down just off screen, 3-2 in favor of Blue. However, the Zaf's meat bicycle still has the flank of the Poodle Moth. Looks like they're going to go all in. They are not breaking off this engagement whatsoever. And they're going to pay for it. 4-2 Blue.
Well, there was not much you could have done at that point. Getting
Agreed.
away from a Mobula is going to be tough, especially if there's a Hwacha fish that will recover very soon and Hwacha's engines.
Agreed. Can't blame them for that decision. They were not going to escape with that level of permahull. Meanwhile, the Baka has respawned. Next Blue kill will win as over half the match has gone by. We're down to about 9.5 to go. And for those of you who are wondering, Squid and Pyrrha, that's interesting. Somebody mentioned that, Captain Kestrel. This is pretty much the trademark loadout for the red side, for the Baby Seal, for Baby Oh gosh, I can't even remember their team name now.
It was a Baby Seal Club, was
Baby
that right?
Zeal Club. There we go. Baby Zeal Club. Yeah, that's pretty
Same
much
thing.
been their trademark loadout. So it's what they've been running pretty much every tournament since they've been entered, so not surprised to see it on my end. Meanwhile, the Pyramidion is moving in on the Mobula. Looks like Mobula is going to introduce a Hydro into the picture. Yes, they are. As the Baka comes in from behind. If they get some Banshees in on the Flounder, though, if they can get that balloon, could set up some interesting situations for Blue. However, a good job by the Blue side taking out the Zaps. Pretty much everything here. There's a hull break. There's a kill, though. They do get the Mobula. 4-3 in favor of Blue. However, Red is coming back. However, Zap's Meat Bicycle is still hull broken. Blue is not going to be able to get out of this situation here. They are all in on this situation. They're looking to get as much perma as they can. However, not really successful in doing so. The Poodle Moth is down to about 40% perma. Baka has the back of the Poodle Moth.
Oh no, he's gonna hit the
Oh,
titanium
bridge!
bridge.
He hit it! He hit it! And there he goes. 4-4 all tied up. Next kill will win the match with 7 minutes left to go.
This is gonna be very interesting. It's good to open an SES at this very close match.
Indeed.
Currently, I would say though that East Cadonian Trading Company still does have the advantage since the Meat Bicycle is what is it? Maybe at 60% health.
Looks
would you
about right.
say?
And the good thing about this is, again, we love to start off SCS with high drama. We got a 4-4 match right here. We're not going to see overtime. We got high aggression. We got people looking to take out anger issues on each other. This is good. This is what we're looking for. A great way to start off SCS number 111.
And they take the west spawn, the most west spawn, the East Cadonian Trading Company. Interesting decision. Not much hard cover over here, which is probably going to work in their favor.
Squid's looking to flank, however, they really don't have the angle to flank. Here comes the Hwacha coming out on the Tsunade Baka. They're lining it up, they're missing wildly with it, though. A great job by Luharis dodging that Hwacha. They have gotten into the engagement very clean. It looks like they're going to go for the Poodle Moth instead. Looks like they're going to try to snipe out engines of the Poodle Moth. I don't know if I like this decision, but it looks like that's what they're going with. No, they're going to peel off and go for the Flying Flounder. Meanwhile, the Tsunade Baka has been hull broken. They get it back up very quickly, though. 15 sacks on one of the Poodle Moth's engines. That's definitely a flare that came out. With 5.5 left to go in the match, the timer is no longer relevant at this point. Next kill will win. Zap's Meat Bicycle is down to 60% perma, as you mentioned before. The Flying Flounder is the target of Red. Meanwhile, the Meat Bicycle is hull broken. Blue is going for the kill here. Who's going to win it? This is a DPS race versus a clutch haul coming in. Meanwhile, the Tsunade Baka is moving in on the side. Hull break on the Flying Flounder. This is a pure DPS race now here, folks. Who's going to win the DPS race as the Poodle Moth is lining up the Zap's Meat Bicycle?
Here comes the Hwacha fish.
Here comes Hwacha fish. Once again, looks like they're going for the squid. They are going for the squid here, picking up 3 engines and a hull break. They get 50% perma, make that 55%, maybe 60% on the Tsunade Baka. Not a good spot for the squid as the Zap's Meat Bicycle is being pushed by the Flying Flounder. As we have about 4.5 left to go in the match, Zap's Meat Bicycle has the side of the... No, losing the side of the Poodle Moth. Who's going to be the target here for Red? Looks like it's going to be the Poodle Moth, maybe. No! Zap's Meat Bicycle is a bad spot. They do not want to be in the front of the Mobula. That could be a big mistake as they're almost hull broken. They are hull broken, and the Gat's going to finish it off. Well done by Blue side, hanging on by a thread. 5-4 in favor of the East-Sheldon Trading Company. A very, very close match. That was anybody's ball game here, folks. A great job by both sides. A great showing. Love to see high drama here on the first match of SCS number 111.
And I really got to compliment the East Cadonian Trading Company. They had the Mobula with their Gatling. The Pira with the Artemis took down the Mobula with Gatling, took down their Gatling. And the fish facing the squid, someone aboard that ship, or maybe even the captain, ordered one of his crew members to get on the Gatling and pointed towards the Pyramidion, trying to get his hold down. So even a Mobula without a Gatling could pick up more perma damage, and that was a very, very good move they did, using the Gatling of an allied ship to take down their enemy's armor when one's own Gatling is down. That was probably what won them the game just in that last engagement, I would say.
Yes, and the time of that match was about 15 minutes, 45 seconds, so well done to both sides. Great job, great showing by both sides here. as the East Sheldon Trading Company is moving on to the next round. Meanwhile, we will follow the Baby Zeal Club to their next match. We have the Road to Redemption here on our live stream.
It's gonna be interesting. Who do you think? Are we allowed to speculate who will be facing off against the Baby Seal Club in match number, what is it,
Yes,
4?
yes. Actually, if anybody has an update on the other match, we would love to have it right now between Storm Riders and Dimitri's Angels.
I mean, that's definitely also going to be a very tough game. Both Storm Riders and Dimitri's, aka Skyborn, they're really on top of that game. They have been around for a while. They have been playing in SES every week, getting that experience, getting those good kills, good matches going. What's happened? The stream died?
I don't know yet. This is not looking good right now on the stream. Hang on. Have I broken my stream?
Again?
I don't know. I don't think I have. Let's see. Did I break it? Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Did I break it? I don't think I broke it.
No, I think it's alright. It just occasionally needs a bit of refreshing.
I think the problem here is one of my overlays is not working like it's supposed to. I'll get that fixed up here shortly.
And as your co-caster, I just noticed I'm sitting alone in a lobby as a fool.
Yes, you might want to come in here. Alright, we're getting some technical difficulties sorted out here. Hopefully, I think we're still live, but I think there is a problem on my end right now. We're going to get that sorted out here as soon as possible. Let me try this as well. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, it is working. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, the problem was on my end. We're all good here. Okay, so our next match will have the Baby Zeal Club, of course, and they'll be facing the loser of the Storm Riders versus Dimitri's Angels match. Looks like we have an update right now from that match. It looks like it's... Is that a final? No, that can't...
1-1.
1-1,
The question,
no.
of course, is who got the first kill, right?
I don't think that's a final, folks. I think that's in overtime right now. Wow, that we've had some good... That's a great way to start off SCS number 111. Two very, very closely contested matches. Love seeing this in Sunday Community Skirmish. Great job, great showing by everybody so far. Okay, so Skyborn, it was a final actually. Skyborn won the tiebreaker, which means they won the match 1-1. So that is a final then.
Which means the Storm Riders will be joining us here on the Road to Redemption.
Oh goodness, this could be interesting. That's going to be a pissed off rider team, I'm just going to say that.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not gonna play it nice here. They're gonna go full out. They're out for a 5-0. If I know the riders, they're pissed as hell. It's probably one of the first times that they have lost the first match in SCS. Usually they go out strong. They join the winners bracket until the end. Usually it's in the finals that they get beaten. But we'll see how it goes. Of course, I mean, it could be that the what was it? The Zealot, the Seal Club.
All I'm gonna say is I'm sorry. I'm trying to remain as neutral as I can here, but Baby Zeal Club. All I'm gonna say is good luck. Good luck.
I mean, who knows? I mean, we have seen many times that an unexpected team beats up the Riders, but at this point, it seems that the Riders are pretty pissed. They're gonna go for like a really solid build so that they have no risk and no you know.
Yeah,
really...
I'm thinking. Let's be honest here. I don't think it's going to be any stretch of the imagination here to say that if the Baby Zeal Club wins this match, it will probably be one of the biggest upsets in recent SCS history. Let's be honest about this. It would
That is
be.
true. Yes.
It would be one of the biggest
I would be
upsets,
looking forward to that.
especially considering that a Rider team would be bounced in first. Just think about that for a second. When's the last time that's happened? I can't think of it.
I don't remember either. I mean, there must have been one or two times when that happened, but if this happens again, maybe Rider is gonna like dissolve and they'll make new clans because it's just internal that they can't handle the burden of having lost an SCS in first match. But we're way too early on this assumption, of course.
Yeah, and I would love. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I would absolutely love to see. I would love to see what would happen if Baby Zeal Club goes out to an early 1-0 lead, early 2-0 lead, maybe 2-1. I would love to see what happens after that. I would love to see something like that happen, just for that moment of high drama of, oh my God, this is happening, you know?
Slight desperation.
Just that moment of, okay, this is really happening, folks. That build, you know. This is me speaking not so much as a co-caster right now, but just as somebody who, or not as a caster, not as a co-caster, not as a streamer, but just somebody who loves to see great matches here on Guns of Icarus. That's just me wanting to see a great match, and seeing a 2-1 happen off the first engagement would lead to some very high drama. I want to see it. We need to have a really good first engagement here, folks. I would love to see that happen.
I mean, we don't want to climb on we don't want to climb on a ladder and then fall far. But you know, that being said, of course, we all know the Riders are a very strong competitive team. So I'd be surprised if that, of course, happens. That the Baby Seal Club gets a close match here. But I would sell my soul to see such a match.
All right, let's go ahead and get this next match set up here. Give a second. There we go. Okay, so we got the Baby Zeal Club versus the Storm Riders up next, folks. As we have
Valky here saying that you're too cruel, Lysanya. I would agree. You're a pretty cruel person, you know.
I can
you pretend to be all cool and stuff, and then you blame things on people that they never did, like chopping up Guagadu.
No, that was you.
No. Yes, of course.
No, that was you. No.
Yes, Lysanya.
But
it's all right. It's all right. I'll take the blame.
It's okay. Hey. You know what? The jacuzzi is still there, right?
Yeah, partially. I mean, you kind of mucked it up since I was gone, so, you know.
We cleaned half of it out.
Half of it, yeah.
Yeah.
It was in perfect condition, you know. And
No.
Where I wanted it to be, you know.
That one jet was broken. No, you can't.
Yes, that one jet was broken, but now 50% of them is broken. So, you know, it's downhill. You know, it's in a worse condition than it was before.
Look, I can't help it that your jacuzzi is not Mountain Dew proof. I'm sorry, but, you know, these are things that happen. This is the cost of living at Lysanya's Lounge.
My name is Water, it's me, not Mountain Dew, it's me, for Christ's sake. Of course it's just not water, it's water only certified, you know, it's supposed to be with water, not Mountain Dew, but we'll get back to that, especially in Chaos. Ships have been locked in 10 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So I think we can give away what exactly is going on. I don't think anyone's going to be changing in the last second. That would be an unhonorable thing to do.
Yes, let's go ahead and do it, and it's locked.
That being said, it looks like they are trying to go for similar ship builds. I mean, similar ships, but different builds. To be honest, it seems that Ryder has brought out some a couple of fun tools on that squid. I won't spoil it yet.
Ooh, no, we
but
can
going
talk
on
about
the
we can talk about the fact that it's Squid Pira versus Squid Pira. This is interesting. I'm
absolutely.
liking this. I'm liking this a lot. As we are loading into Clash at Blackcliff. Clash at Blackcliff is a veteran favored map. It is of course a 2v2 and a 3v3 variant. We've got the 2v2 variant here today. Lots of man-made structures to hide behind, silos, smokestacks, things like that. Also some mountains to hide behind as well. So plenty of places to maneuver, plenty of places to set up ambushes, things like that. Mid-range is typically king, but all ship builds are typically viable on a map like this, as we have 30 seconds left to load into the match itself.
And one does have to mention, of course, in a long-range battle, if you can hide behind a silo to be able to shoot at one of the enemies while the other one is in a blind spot, or aka can't shoot at you because of the silo, that gives you a certain amount of power.
Alright, here we go, folks. As the match is underway, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer right now. I'll probably be about 15 seconds slow on that timer, but that's okay. Here we go. Ship number 1 is the Sunday Baka. It is piloted by Luharis. It is a squid, once again, with Gatling front, Banshee side, and Carronade back. Ship number 2 is the Zap's Meat Bicycle, piloted by Magic Metal Man. Oh, he's bringing out the double gap Pira this time. He's his trademark ship with a double flare side. Take it away.
And for riders, we got third ship is a squid, the killing feature. It is piloted by Finks. It is a mine in the front, a banshee in the side, and a mine on the back. An interesting ship build. It's going to be fun to watch. And last but not least, we got the Arwen, which is piloted by Arius. It's a Pyramidian with Gatling mortar front and Banshee flare on the side. Pretty standard Pyramidian.
I just want to say, though, you mentioned that the Finks' squid is, you said it was an interesting build. This is pretty much his nightmare fuel build right here with that front mine launcher. I am looking for lots of explosions, lots of carnage, and lots of, just lots of explosions. Lots and lots of explosions. And I am not sure if my body is ready for this.
I would say it's going to be good. I mean, it reminds a bit to Monday Bunker Madness, am I right? But we'll see how this goes.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. We're going to focus on Sunday Community Skirmish here right now. As the Zap's bicycle has been spotted, as has the Aron, of course, as I can't pronounce it, as the Meat Bicycle has engaged early on both ships. The Baka is very late to the party here, as there's a hull break on the Zap's Meat Bicycle. A big mistake right here by the Zap's Meat Bicycle. They're going to get taken down before the squid can really enter the engagement in earnest. 1-0 in favor of the Storm Riders.
And what we saw there was the Alvin was using a Lotnagar Gatling, which basically countered both the Gatlings on the Pyramidian, who was hoping to get an easy ram on the Arwen. So that one Gatling might be better than two Gatlings. I'm not sure. In some cases, it should be. As
I mentioned before, Storm Riders not messing around now. They're looking to take their frustrations out on this Baby Zeal Club team. Road to Redemption has started, folks, with a 1-0 in favor of blue. They're basically sharks in the water circling the Sunday Baka. Zap's Meat Bicycle has respawned. It looks like the engagement has resumed. Looks like Zaps is going for the R1. They are going for him as the killing feature has been hull broken. However, they're not going to follow up on that. They're going for the R1. They do actually pick up the ram here with about 70% perma. However, that mortar coming out, a good mortar picking up the kill. 2-0 in favor of blue. So Nene Baka has been effectively caught in this engagement. They can't break off. This is not good. They need to escape the arcs of the R1. A mine going out. Nope, bad luck right there. Oh, good ram right there by the killing feature. Boxing in the Nene Baka right for the front of the R1. A great job right there by the killing feature. Supporting. And that should set up the kill right there. And will the Gat do it? Yes, the Gat will do it. 3-0 blue. Ooh, we've only had about 3:15 gone in the match right now, and blue's already up 3. Ooh. Zap's Meat Bicycle has respawned here, folks.
As usual, our prediction has gone wrong. But
no. That was hopes and dreams. Our hopes and dreams have been doused in nightmare fuel.
Yes, they've been shattered.
Yes. We were
Can I
hoping
say
for a
as
close match.
usual, or
Well, no. We were just hoping for high drama in this match, but it looks like, as I was warning before, this is probably going to be Nightmare Fuel engaged, and it looks like, although it has not been Finks that has been engaging the Nightmare Fuel, it has been Arwan. It has been Arius engaging the Nightmare Fuel so far. Meanwhile, the killing feature is moving in on the red side. Killing feature has moved in solo right now in the range of the Zaf's Meat Bicycles, Lesmach Gatlings. Not really going to do too much there, as they're just at the border of those Gatlings. The Baka needs to be very, very careful here approaching. This is not a wise decision to approach. Would not recommend this. Especially with these Zafs too far behind. That's going to be a blow-by if they're not careful. Oh, they're just baiting the Baka. I can see the mind bait going on as the killing feature is moving around with the Baka. There is the hull break on both squids. Meanwhile, the killing feature has hydroed up, leaving the Baka alone with the Arwan. Mortar's coming out, picking up about 40% perma. As a friendly mine hits the Arwan. That's a bit of a mistake right there. Arwan is hull broken.
Mines.
Yes, there are no friendly mines as the Arwan makes that critical mistake, putting Red back in the match. Red with its first kill of the match, with 15 minutes left to go. Meanwhile, the killing feature looking to stay on the back of the Baka. The bicycle is out of the engagement for probably the next 5 seconds or so as a mine picks up the Baka.
That's a beautiful mine. First hit, the lower one was catapulted in the top one.
Oh, they're going to get the kill here. Baka. Are they going to get the kill?
They ran out of Banshees.
Oh, they ran out of Banshees. Bad luck for the killing feature. They could pick it up. Oh, the mine! The mine picks it up, and there's the kill, 4-1 blue. As the killing feature has been, no, they are not bottomed out right there. They were hull broken. They lost quite a bit of their hull. However, the Zaf's Meat Bicycle has a very significant problem right here. They've got double gat front, which means they have no kill gun in play. They're not really going to be able to chase the squid. They need to consider potentially a tactical retreat, especially since that squid has mines in play. And there's the hull break right there on both the killing feature and almost on the Zaf's Meat Bicycle. They destroyed their own hull. Meanwhile, the Arwan is moving back in. The Baka is way far out right now. This is going to be a 2v1. Arwan moving in very quickly. Hull break on the Meat Bicycle. Oh, missing with the ram, though. They do get it, but they rebuilt it just in time. Great job by the red engineers taking care of that hull. They lost about 45-50% of the hull right there, though, so they are in trouble. If they die, this match is over. Meanwhile, the Sonende Baka looking to peel, making sure that the R1 stays off the engagement, but the killing feature is moving on the Zafs. There's a hull break on the killing feature. However, again, it's only Gats, so that's going to be a problem for the Zaf's Meat Bicycle to finish it off. Oh, the rear ram! The rear ram! No, that was a mortar that came in. As that was a very clean, oh, not a clean win, but a pretty close to clean win in 7 minutes for the Storm Riders. 5-1 in favor of Storm Riders.
Yeah, one can feel the anger. The mercilessness of the Riders.
I'm actually, you know what, though? You know what? I will say this. I was expecting that. In all truth, I was expecting that to be 5-0. I'm very happy that the Baby Zeal Club picked up a kill against Storm Riders. That means that there's definitely been some progress by that side. However, they have been eliminated from SCS 111, but definitely progress has been shown by the Baby Zeal Club. Well done. Great showing here today, guys.
Personally, I would contribute some of that, of course, to their ship loadouts. It seemed that probably a Gatling would have, a mortar Gatling combo in that Pira would have, been a bit stale, but, would have probably worked out a slight bit better than double Gatling. The Gatling Pira really relies on getting close enough to ram while not being Gatlinged by a Lotnagar Gatling. So that would be probably one of the most obvious reasons why they missed some opportunities to not capitalize on hull breaks.
I don't know if I would have gone Gat Mortar on their side, though. I might have considered on their side, especially since you had the squid in play. I might have considered maybe a Gat Banshee, a Gat Artemis, a Gat Flak. I don't know if Gat Mortar would have been their best choice. Granted, it would not have been a bad choice. I think Double Gat was an inferior choice, especially with the Mine Squid, because they really didn't have any kill power against anyone other than the Arwan. So that presented a bit of a problem. for them, which led to, as you mentioned before, they just didn't have enough kill power on that side.
Yeah, probably a Gat Banshee would have been a good idea.
Especially for
Although
the
I
squid.
gotta say, Lesmok Mortar does help. I mean, the ammo Lesmok really does help. Also against squids. It's just the damage that goes. The perma damage was missing a bit on red side at the time, and they got load of hull breaks. That, of course, thanks to double Gatling, but also without them. And it would have been nice to see a couple more, damage caused by banshees or mortars or flaks or something.
Indeed, and yeah, that's plenty of hull breaks work, but if you don't have those kill guns to follow it up, you're not going to be doing a whole lot other than breaking armors, unless you're going to ram them. And ramming a squid is very difficult, especially in SCS. Very difficult to do.
No, absolutely. I mean, usually the captains who are in SES really, really know what they're doing. An SES captain in a pub is most often gonna swing the balance to one side. So it's a big step, even from vet lobbies. It's a big step upward between SES and vet lobbies, I would say.
Indeed. As we are awaiting a winner from the other match on Dimitri's stream, or excuse me, Dimentio's stream. Oh goodness, I'm jumping ahead here.
Daniel.
Yes, it's Dimentio's stream. Basically, Dimitri's Angel is currently with a 4-0 lead over Clan. I'm sure we will have a full update here very shortly. As we are preparing for our final match of this SCS tournament. The rest of the live stream, of course, after this one will be held on Dimentio's stream. That information is right below my stream. So, oh, I just got an update from the other match. It looks like it is oh, no, hang on. Looks like we got an update from that other one. They're saying it's tied up at 4. No, 4-1. There we go. I was going to say, how did it go from 4-0 to 4-4 very quickly? No, it's 4-1 in favor of Dimitri's Angels on the other live stream.
We could always hope for a comeback, you know. It's never too late for one of those.
Oh, that would be interesting. A full 5-0, a full 4-0 to 5-4 comeback in SCS. You don't see that very often.
Well, I mean, 4-1, you know, 4-1 to 5-4.
It was 4-0. It was 4-0.
Ah.
So yes, this is going to be. Oh, now it's 4-2. It's 4-2. Clan's picked up another kill. Cue the drama.
How great would it be to have both the teams that just faced off against each other in the first match going up against each other just again in their third round? Are we in the third round?
We are in
round two.
We're in the second round of the Road to Redemption. Mm-hmm. Yes, I hate calling it the losers bracket. Oh, Dimitri's Angels now officially a winner 5-2 over Clan. I hate to call it the losers bracket though, because you're not really a loser at that point. You're not. It's the Road to Redemption, so you can come back from the Road to Redemption, make the grand finals, and win. Plenty of sides have done that before, so granted, just because you lose once in the top bracket does not mean that you're done. Does not mean you're a loser. Just means you got some work to do.
I mean, honestly, it's actually a good strategy. I mean, you go to the Road to Redemption, you have a couple of slightly easier matches, hopefully. You will be fighting more matches, I believe, depending on where you spawn. And you get to fight the team that's is the best of the Winners Club in the finals. So, it is, it's still very enjoyable being on the Road to Redemption. We're kind of like putting it down, of course, but, it's...
I'm not
Still
putting
very
it down.
exciting being there.
I'm not putting it down.
Yeah, yeah, lasagna.
No, 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 no. Hey, remember, I'm the one that coined that term. So,
Oh,
yeah.
you gotta do a coin flip?
No.
Alright.
Screw you. We are not breaking SCS. And definitely not on my stream because we're not having a coin flip grand finals. So we're not on the grand finals. Can't break it.
We could always have a coin flip semi. Wait, hold on.
No.
Are we doing semifinals?
No, you shut your mouth.
Ooh,
No.
No,
No.
we're not.
No.
Hey, well, this is the last match we'll be casting. Actually, it's going to be between Clan and the Storm Riders
Indeed.
on Fight Over Firnfeld.
Outstanding. That's a good map right there, too. I like it.
Honestly, I don't like it that much. There's not enough cover. Really, long range is what prevails there.
True. However, well, no, Firnfeld can go mid-range. It's Northern Fjords, if I remember correctly. Maybe I have them backwards. Hang on,
I think you got them backwards.
I might have them backwards. My brain isn't working right now. I am actually still happy that the first matches came out to be very good matches here. I'm actually this one is actually so far this is lining up to be one of the better SCSs so far. And I'm not just saying it because we're casting it right now. I'm saying it because look at the quality of matches we've had so far. I mean, yeah, we had a 5-1 stomp in our last match. However, I mean, just looking at the way things are progressing, we're looking at here. No, actually, let me go ahead and put up the next match here. Hang on just a second, guys. Go ahead and put that up. There you go. Got Clan versus Storm Riders. Reminds me of the days of old when I merked for Clan. And we beat Ryder.
What was your position there? Was a main flare gunner?
No, actually, this was before this was actually the birth of me going flares with flares. Funny story behind that. Yeah, so with when I subbed for Clan, I was their gunner slash buffgineer. Yeah, I know, right? Me being a gunner on an SCS team, go figure that. Anyway, I was their gunner, and we actually beat Storm Riders in both the matches that we had. However, it was the grand finals match which kind of birthed the whole flare thing. We were on a Mobula at that time, and I just saw a flare gun on the side, and I'm like, you know what? I've got a gun down. Screw this. I'm gonna go over the flare and shoot at the enemy. It's a gun. I might as well use it. And I happened to clip the enemy. If I remember correctly, it was an enemy Mobula's balloon. If I remember correctly, it was either the balloon or a gun. I don't know what I hit on that, but during the match, Tuna basically commented back, hey, nice flare. And that kind of actually started the whole movement on my end with the flare guns.
So it wasn't like a game-changing flare, was it?
I don't know. I just know that I got complimented on the flare, and I was like, this is something.
I guess.
And it got me thinking. I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know if it actually game changed because I was still just getting into the SCS scene at that point, just getting into the comp scene at that point. So I was a bit naive as far as my contribution to the match. So honestly, I'd have to go back and look at the replays to really be able to say, did it do anything? I don't know. But that's really where the movement started.
Well, it's good to know that that all started from one of those fool engineers going up to it. It's like, oh look, there's a flare. Let me shoot it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Much
and it was an SCS. That's why you see people jump on those flare guns in the middle of pubs and do that stuff. Yeah. So story time with Lysanya. But yes, and not only that, I was on the whole side. So I'm sorry to everybody who's in pubs who has to watch that happen. I'm so sorry. I will take full responsibility for it.
That's what I'm counting on. I'm blaming you every match that happens.
You can blame me for that one. I will take full responsibility for that.
Yeah, one day someone's gonna come up to you and be like, You know, that there was the captain, and there was this like new guy who was shooting the flares the entire match, and the captain was going nuts, saying like, "Damn it, Lasagna, why?"
And I will, and
So you know,
for those of asking for lobby, I will show lobby once ships have been locked. So that's coming up in about 30 seconds here, I believe. No, yeah, about 30 seconds. Very close to 30 seconds.
on the long end, a bit longer than 30 seconds. You know, like long 30
Like
seconds.
like 32 seconds or something like that. Yeah. 30 seconds left now. Okay, so once we have that ship lock, I will go ahead and, or if all ships are ready up, I will also move to the lobby view. 5 seconds
Honestly, it
until.
seems like they're all happy to do this at the moment.
Yes.
We have 3 ships readied up.
Let's go ahead and actually switch to the lobby view here as all ships are locked.
As we can see, we have the strong Mobula game coming out with loads of Artemises and Hades, and there's a bunch of flares, so you're going to be happy. But funny enough, someone's bringing a fish to a Mobula fight, so I'm very, very intrigued to seeing how this works. But that's an unusual idea. I think Clan is probably not going to be expecting the plays we're going to be seeing from that fish.
I'm wondering if they're bringing. We'll see here in just a moment. Actually, let's go ahead and get into the setup here. This is Fight over Firnfeld, which is an icy map. Of course, you have the path in the middle, and the 2 sides to flank around. You've basically got the sniper's alley in the middle, though, with the mechanical underpass. Mid-range is typically king on this map. Long-range also viable. Short-range, somewhat viable, but we'll see what both these sides have in store. As you mentioned before, red going with the double mob, and blue... I'm sorry, did I have that backwards?
No, that's right.
Red had the double mob, that's right. Red had double mob, and blue had the mob fish. So let's see what we have in store. I'm ready to punch that start button on my stopwatch. I'll actually have it on time this time. And here we go, lobby has started. I've hit the stopwatch here, 20 minutes have started. Let's go ahead and go into these sides here. Ship number 1, oh god, here we go. Oh, now they're just taunting me. They're just taunting me, the red side. I'm going to call him the Jib. It is piloted by Infinity Omelet. It is a Mobula with a double Artemis bottom. Hades up top, and a Gat and a flamethrower on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Uber Mob... Oh god. Yes, the ship name game is strong. The Uber, we'll just call him the Uber Mob. It is piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. It is a Hades top, double Artemis bottom, and sides are going to be... oh, we have a pause here, hang on. And sides are going to be a mine launcher and a flare gun. Take it away.
Third ship is the Sorrow. It's piloted by Wolf 1. It's a Hawacha fish. He's bringing a Hawacha fish to a Mobula fight. Very interesting. Going to be Carronade left side, Gatling right side. Pretty standard loadout. And last but not least, we got the Kali, piloted by Arius. It's a Mobula with double Artemis bottom, Hades on top, mine launcher, and oh shit, 2 mine launchers. Yes, on that Mobula. That's going to be interesting. I've actually got to say I've had a game, a pretty high level game the other day, where at the clan were using a Mobula with mines, and they absolutely ruined my day. I mean, I couldn't stay close to them. I was trying to stay close to them, which probably is not a good idea with a Mobula, but they knocked me around a bit there.
Indeed, and it looks like blue side is looking to be a more aggressive short and mid-range type of Mobula. Even though they're running that Hades mob, the Kali, they're definitely looking to push and be aggressive here. Depending on how they use cover, should actually be a good call on their part. I like their chances in this match. However, I think we're in for a very, very good match here. Clan always brings it in SCS. As we have a disconnect here, Finks has disconnected. Looks like we're trying to get him back in here. So it's a 2-minute pause. As we mentioned at the start of the stream here, all pauses are 2 minutes. Gentlemanly pause can be extended, but that's an unofficial pause. Both sides can unofficially wait for people with a running timer.
Of course, we like to see that because, you know, this is a gentleman's sport.
Oh, he's coming back in.
So,
I tabbed at just the perfect time where his name just popped up and it goes, hey, Finks is back. He's just loaded in right now. We should have an unpause here very shortly. So only 39 seconds have gone by. We still have the official pause here. Oh, unpause is called, and waiting for the official word from Huskar. Unpause. Here we go. We're back underway. So
Right,
as
so
a
it seems that
reminder,
Clan is heading around the south side, hoping to
Okay. Hang on,
get a
just
bit of cloud cover, probably advance on their flank.
okay. Hang on, just a second. I just want to make sure people know that when there is a pause called, the official timer does not run. So only 1 minute has gone by in this match so far. So that 2 minutes that you saw, that 2 minute pause, does not count toward the 20 minutes.
As said before, Clan is moving around the south side. Interestingly enough, not using the cloud cover to get a bit closer. I guess they do want to stay in the open since they are the double mob. It seems that the riders have gone towards the gun. Funnily enough, no spots going out.
We could have spots any second as the Uber mob is turning towards the middle, and in fact, they do get the spot on the collie. Let's actually zoom around, or actually, let's swing the camera around. Let's swing it around. Let's see what's going on here as the Hades start going under fire here. Both Hades coming out from both red ships. Got two Hades going on the collie, one going towards the red side. Looks like they're popping some guns here. Looks like they have the collie on lockdown. 3 guns disabled on the collie. Meanwhile, the Sorrow's looking to move in from the backside. They might get the flank in. They're unspotted. No, they do not get the full flank in. However, they're close enough to do something about this. Their Hwacha has not been disabled. They are going to get the Hwacha in on the jib. Taking out 3 guns. It looks like they're going to turn for the Uber here. No, they're going to just get the left gun on. However, I believe their left gun has been sniped. Yes, it has. They have no side guns, meaning only front gun is in play. They get the Hwacha back on. And the jib is losing some guns here. In fact, the jib has lost 4 guns. So are looking to go for a ram here. Just missing. However, they go for the Caro side. Hwacha about to come back out and play, as there's been a hull break on the Uber on the other side of the map. Let's go ahead and watch that. Uber has been hull broken by the collie. And on the other side, keep an eye on the Sorrow as well. The Sorrow's been hull broken. Hades, a perfect clip here from the collie on the Uber. Well done. As 3 minutes have gone by in this match. Collie eating balloon Hades right now. Not hitting hull. Not very effective on the hull. Meanwhile, the collie is getting hull on the... excuse me. No. Yes, they are getting the hull and the balloon. The Uber has been hull broken and balloon broken here. They're in trouble. Artemis is coming out. However, they get that hull back up. Nope. Yes, they do get the hull back up. Meanwhile, the Uber still has 4 guns broken plus an engine. They are in bad shape right now. Meanwhile, the Sorrow is keeping the jib on lockdown. This appears to be what the game plan was for Storm Riders. Storm Riders was looking to get the 1v1 collie versus Uber, or collie versus either one of their mobulas, and letting the Sorrow lock down the other mobula. This appears to be their game plan. Nice mine right there by the Uber. Hull break on the collie. This could be a turnaround here for Clan.
Hull break on this.
Hull break on the Uber. A return mine getting some damage going.
And the
well done.
Does pick up the first kill for Riders.
Yes,
just,
they do.
Before getting the second kill in by the collie.
Yes, they do. That was a great teamwork right there. Basically winning the 1v1s. Sorrow putting 1 ship on lockdown. Collie winning the 1v1. However, Collie is worse for wear. They're down to 40% perma. Blue is up 2-0 with 4 minutes and change gone by. Red side is respawning right now.
It's going to be interesting to see if Clan is going to change their tactics, if they're going to opt out to go 2 for 1, not 2 for 1, going 2 versus 1 against the rider ship. Personally, I would say that's probably what they would want to do. I may be wrong, of course, as usual. But probably if they stay in cover from the Caliph as long as possible, take a bit of damage, but take out the Sorrow, they might be able to do a move on the Caliph. Because ignoring a Hwacha fish will usually end up with half your ship being broken, especially when Geo is gunning.
Oh, and for those of you asking, somebody was asking on the forums, hey, I'm interested in signing up for something like this. How do I do that? There's actually a community, if you look at, we'll actually show you at the end of this live stream, I will show you exactly how to sign up for that. I think Princess Tutu is guiding him on how to do it as well, but I'll show you the shortcut. You can actually do it from the community button inside the inside the game. It'll link you right to the thread that you need to know to get signed up. As a
And
reminder,
of course, if it's your first time, don't get discouraged. There's a lot of teams that do this again and again and again. So it's for a good experience. You'll walk away a wiser man at the very least.
indeed you will.
At this point, the Sorrow has gone through clouds. They're trying to get a flank going. They have been spotted. Seems like the Uber is really going for the Kali again. We're gonna probably have a deja vu going on here, if I'm correct.
I'm a little surprised that the Uber has not turned on the Sorrow here. They're opting to stick with the 1v1s. A little surprised because the Kali is way out there. All they'd really, I mean, yes, they'd have the Hades Artemis in play. I'm surprised that Clan is looking to do the same thing once again. Just, I don't know. I don't like this game plan by Clan. I think that Stormriders is going to have the advantage in these 1v1s, especially with that Watchafish in play.
That being said, of course, the Uber does have an advantage at the moment over the Kali since they have full health. Well, just as I say, they get hull broken, losing
Yes.
about 5%. They do have the advantage because in a Mobula fight, if both gunners are hitting, it's really just a damage race who can...
Oh, that was a great Watcher right there. The Jib getting pretty much completely disabled. All guns, 2 engines. Not a good spot for them. They're really going to need some help right here. Otherwise, it's going to be... it's just going to be picking them apart. Jib is in a no-win situation right now. Meanwhile, the Uber is losing the 1v1 to the Kali. That's why I was saying before, this is not a situation I think that favors Clan. They need to reconsider their game plan. Jib is hull
a
broken.
slight ramp? Ramp? No ramp? There we go.
Jib is hull broken once again. There's the kill right there. Sorrow wins that 1v1 3-0 in favor of blue. Uber is hull broken. Uber is hull broken. They need to be very careful right here. They really need to reconsider this game plan. I do not like these 1v1s. They need to turn on the Sorrow. This 1v1, they are losing it every time to the Kali. Sorrow's coming up from the back. This is going to be a... yeah, this is not going to be good for the Uber. It's coming up. Here comes the Watcha. 4 guns disabled on the Uber. There's the hull break. There's the kill. 4-0 blue. That tar cloud, not a deterrent. Sorrow basically saying, I don't care about your tar cloud, I'm moving in.
And that being said, of course, half the 1v1 that Kali was winning, Arius was literally off the steering wheel. He was just watching. As I just noticed.
Yeah, just, again, yeah, I can't state this enough. The fish... Kali's going to win those 1v1s right now. They have proven that they're winning the 1v1. It's time to change that game plan up. It really is. I mean,
Absolutely.
again, Clan is a great SCS side in their own right. But this is just uncharacteristically... This is just very uncharacteristic for them to go for this 1v1 against Kali twice in a row. Just that happening. They really need to consider going for the Sorrow here.
Absolutely. And now it has been proven, of course, that they have the better gunners, the Kali. So it's not preferable. Not good going in for a 1v1.
9 minutes have gone by.
The Kali could work.
Yeah, okay, they're doing that again. Sorrow moves in uncontested for the close range move here. Kali's been hull broken. They might actually pick it up. They do pick it up with a clutch Banshee. Or no, I'm sorry, that was a clutch Artemis right there. 4-1, Sorrow is already committed on the Uber. That's what Red Side needs to do. That's what Clan needs to do. They need to basically go 2v1. The 1v1 really not picking it up right now. Not for Clan. Not yet. Sorrow does get caught.
Sorrow is trying to get out.
They lose a side engine. Looks like that cloud cover is going to help them out a little bit. Looks like they're going to get out here with very little perma-hull damage. So Red's starting to mount that comeback now. Looks like they have reconsidered their game plan and are doing exactly what we had both called for, the 2v1, except they did it on the Mobula to finish off that perma-hull.
Very suspicious.
Meanwhile, the Kali comes back into play. Looks like they've got some Lesmok Hades going out. They're going to go for the Jib here. Ooh, most of that clip missing, though.
Seems that Red is currently focusing on the Goldfish. They're probably going to switch over to the Mobula.
And
at this point, the Goldfish will come out and try to disable last engagement. He was slightly positioned slightly away from the battle. I think this time he'll be in time. There he goes.
Just to let y'all know, 10 minutes have gone by in this match, so half the match has gone by. Sorrow moving in, uncontested on the Jib. Meanwhile, Jib burns Hydro. That's a bit of an early Hydro, though. They do buy themselves some time, however, they have no vertical movement remaining. Collie's been hull broken. Uber's been hull broken. They've lost about 60% perma as the Sorrow moves in for the rear ram and picks it up. Picking up the rear ram 5-1 in favor of Storm Riders. 11 minutes on that match. Clan has been eliminated from SCS number 111.
While the Storm Riders will be continuing on along the road of redemption. I think they have one more match to do as a...
That's correct.
The redemption road.
That's correct.
And
Storm Riders will have to win their next match in order to complete the road to redemption and move on to the grand finals. However, for our stream, this will wrap up SCS number 111 here at Lysanya's Lounge. If you want to check out the rest of the tournament, go ahead and check out the link below at twitch.tv/D_Dementio. He's actually going to be hosting the rest of this tournament. So if you want to check that out, please do check him out. We will see.
And he's, of course, currently in a match, Dimitri's Angels versus East Cadonian Trading Company, where Dimitri's Angels are winning 3-0 at the moment.
They currently are, yes. Of course, you want to check out that match. That link is below. We're going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream here today. But before we do, somebody had asked earlier, hey, by the way, how do I sign up for SCS? If you want to do that, hit that community button right up here. I've got that mouse button right over that. Click that button right there. See this button that says sign-ups right here for Sunday Community Skirmish? Don't click it today, because it'll link you to for today's tournament. Don't click it today. Tomorrow, a new thread will be up. Actually, it'll be up later today, but tomorrow, basically, you can click that sign-up thread. It'll be down here at the very bottom of the list. Click it tomorrow, where it says sign-ups. Click that button. You can sign up right over there. Of course, you need 7 of your buddies, a couple ships. You can move right along there. You can sign up for SCS number 112. Any final thoughts before we close out this stream, Water?
I'd say we've seen a couple of good matches here. I'd say probably the first match we were casting Baby Seal Club and East Cadonian Trading Company from the 3 that we did was probably my favorite, as it was a very, very close match. I mean, it was super close. But besides that, I think I'm good. I think I can shut up and you can say goodbye to all your wonderful viewers, and goodbye from me already. Thanks for joining. And we'll be around for Chaos, right? And a couple of other events that you may or may not want to mention, Lysanya.
Well, of course, anybody who wants to check out all the events, that's also in the Communities tab. Just hit that community button right there. You can see all the community events on in-game right here. Of course, sign-up threads, relevant sign-up threads are available as well. So if you want to jump in on those, there are lots of great events ranging from events like, say, Spread Your Wings, which is a very newbie friendly event, all the way up to Sunday Community Skirmish, which is pretty much your ultra-competitive type of event, and everything in between. So if you want to check that out, all that information is there. Plus, you can go to the forums at gunsoficarus.com, click on the community event tab, and all that information is there. So that's it for us here today, here at Lysanya's Lounge for SCS number 111. For Water, it's me. My name is Lysanya, not Lasagna, signing off. Good night, everybody.